Hi, I'm Trey, and I will be talking about how to basically dry cook a food and then a moist cooking food. Well, basically a dry cooking method and a moist cooking method to cooking food. First off, I'm going to demonstrate for dry. I'm going to be pretending this is my oven and this is my food. Well, you see, cupcakes, I put them in here. Slap them in the oven. That's considered dry. That's considered, yes, dry cooking. Alright, now over here, we have a bowl. Pot, I should say. We have a pot, and this is going to demonstrate moist cooking. So, don't put your hand on the bottom of it when you're cooking something, but I mean, pretend this is like over a stove. And I got my little apple right here. I can put it in there to boil. Pretend it's making apple pie soup, whatever that is. Reach your hand in there, burn it off. So yeah, that is considered moist cooking. Another thing I'd like to point out is that this method is called boiling.
First, heat a large skillet over high heat and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then, add a 4-pound chuck roast. Look for one that is well marbled since it will be the most tender. Sprinkle it all over with salt and pepper. Sear the roast on all sides until it is nice and brown. You can skip this step if you don't have time, but it helps to deepen the flavor of the beef. Once the roast is thoroughly browned, take the pan off the heat and transfer the roast to your slow cooker. Add 1 packet of dry onion soup mix, broth or burgundy wine for the water. Chop 3 carrots into 2-inch pieces. No need to peel them first as long as they've been washed. And then chop 1 onion. Add the carrots and onions to the slow cooker. Next, peel 3 potatoes and cut them into pieces. Yukon Gold or red potatoes will work best as they tend to hold their shape better than russet potatoes in the slow cooker. Add the potatoes to the slow cooker. And finally, chop 1 stalk of celery and throw that in too. Cover the slow cooker and cook the roast on the low setting for 8 to 10 hours. Don't skimp on the cooking time, as a chuck roast needs the full amount of time to become fork tender. It's worth the wait.
Need boiling water and at the same time stir a little of vinegar. So that is the procedure for your poach. Okay, moist heat method, an example of that is simmering. If we mention simmering, you will see there are a small amount of bubbles coming out from what you are cooking. Okay? Small amount of bubbles, which means you are cooking it in a slow fire, and at the same time you are tenderizing your meat and you will be cooking it longer. So an example of that is like the video that you're going to watch.